In other news tonight, the conservation of our marine resources is a serious issue according to fisheries officials. From the crawfish to the conch and grouper, all are reportedly at risk for depletion if measures aren't put in place. Clint Watson takes a look.
Bahamians love their seafood, and right up there with the lobster is a conch and grouper. In fact, for locals, while the lobster may be a treat, the conch and grouper are a daily favorite on the menu. Hence, conservation is a challenge, particularly for the conch. Acting Director of Fisheries Edison Delaveau admits we're losing the species.
There is some depletion. Again, we have to look at the entire country. But the areas that we have surveyed show that there is depletion. As a matter of fact, Bahamas National Trust has a conservation program on that we are supportive of.
According to Delaveau, fishermen have a part to play to ensure the sustainability of the Bahamian delight.
When they're landing conchs, remember that the shell should be a well-formed flaring lip. Coming, we may think of a lip thickness measurement. It's been recommended that we have that when a conch lip is 15 millimeter in thickness, we can be assured of maturity.
But Delaveau admits that the conversation must be had as to how to better preserve the conch.
We may have to start considering closed seasons. Again, there's something coming forward, and we wish to say to the public that the sole purpose of this is to ensure the sustainability of the resource. We don't want it to go as Florida did or Bermuda did, where their conch fisheries collapsed several years ago, and to this day, those fisheries have yet to come back.
But there is some good news. Not every area of the Bahamas has a shortage or what could be considered the smaller size conch. In the southern Bahamas, conchs are still harvested at a much larger size. Delaveau shared why.
What's been beneficial to us is that the southern Bahamas is quite a distance from the main market center, which is New Providence. Had they been closer, we may not have what we do have. So getting conch and getting it to the market, the major market, knowing that the mail boat only comes once or twice a week, is problematical for them. That's why the industry has not really developed in those southern islands. Getting the product to the major market has been problematical.
The Nassau grouper is prohibited from commercial export. It was a move to ensure sustainability of the resource.
Nassau groupers, especially when they're mating, what we say schooling, that's a mating aggregation. If you catch all the groupers while they're mating for the market, then you're eventually going to wipe out the entire stock. That's why, if you notice, for the last several years, we started off at closed areas. Now we've put in place a closed season. What is now in place is closed fixed dates for the season.
Delaveau says while no closed season is in place for other large groupers, they will monitor it and if needs be, will move to put the same kind of protection in place for further conservation. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.